scooter, or was it a scooter with training wheels? A motorcycle with training wheels on. That's what I heard.
That would be something there.
You got a motorcycle with training wheels on. Yeah. Well, good for you then, my friend. Welcome back to another episode of Indie Film Screening. I'm Jerome Lee Brown, your host, and my second host is Mr. No other than
Stephon Davis.
So we have another film for you folks out there. It's called Cabin 11, which is a good thing she's not staying into Cabin 13 because that's a bad luck cabin. But unfortunately, she stayed in Cabin 11, which is worse than Cabin 13. She had some problems with Cabin 11, unfortunately.
I did see Cabin 13 in the scene, though, when she was walking.
Yeah, did you?
I did, yeah.
That's not a very lucky cabin, then. When the film first starts off, it looked like a ghost town. It looked like everybody's on vacation or everybody is hiding from something. So, but it was a pretty good film. I liked the film. It was a mystery to it also throughout the whole film.
Yeah, it was. It was good. I like the opening shots. Like you say, I'm always big on the opening shots, and she's walking and everything. Got kind of her blurred out a little bit. One of the shots that's really cool was it was like through the glass, like there was broken glass. And it came right through the glass
from
there.
the distance when she's walking down the strip.
Yep. And then there was a couple like chairs laid out in the foreground. Yeah. Something about those chairs looked great. I don't know what it was, but the whole film really was like the color grading on it, just the quality of the camera. That. I don't know if they're using red cameras or what, but the thing looked good though. And so every little shot just had some nice composition to it. I mean, I was really impressed with it. I
didn't quite really get where they were going when they first started off. She was just walking and walking and walking. Not that that's a bad thing, no. But I'm like, where are they going with this? She's just walking and walking and walking. But then it finally opened up and explained to you what was going on. Yeah. But they had to do their little, detailed backgrounds and, like you said, the chairs and going into a room. The camera was into a room. She walked past a window. You see her going past that. So for the first, a few seconds of that, I'm sitting there, on the edge of my seat. Okay, what's going on? Where's she going with this?
I mean, that's how a good film does it, though. Build that suspense up and things, get you wondering and curious on what's happening, what's coming up.
Now, what about the note on the door? Not that gives anything away, cool. But when she slapped the note on the door with the bloody note and everything. That was nice. I thought that was a very nice touch and everything. It was. I thought this film was just absolutely. I wanted more, basically. I wanted more from this film.
What they did with that, it was really great. Yeah, like there's not really any dialogue. I think she said maybe one word. She got said maybe one or two words at the most. Obviously, no one else is around to really talk to, so of course she's not gonna say a lot. But utilizing that paper like that, though, really letting you understand what's been happening and what's gonna happen. And they had the paper one more time towards the very end. And so, that whole paper thing was great. Her scratching off with the marker and things. Really great stuff. And I think it's kind of okay to give it away for the most part. I feel like this is something, I don't know, to me it feels like this film is like something they're utilizing to get funds for a feature film, maybe almost. Like this is what we could do with this short. We have the whole script written out for a full feature. Give us the money, and everything you would have saw prior with that was scratched off on that little piece of paper, we'll go ahead and make that whole movie for you. Like that's what it felt like, at least. I don't know if that was true, but I kind of got that sense that
it can actually turn into a major film. I can actually see that with a lot more details to it. Now, getting to the gruesome, gory part of the whole film, where she had some visitors that came by to see her. She wasn't too happy to see them, but they definitely wanted to see her. And she did everything in her power to keep her from seeing her. These gruesome little visitors were not very friendly, and they didn't seem to
know they were trying to attack her or whatever. They were trying to get into the room.
Yeah, that too. But I'm trying not to give nothing away. I'm sorry I went down that road with that, but it's kind of hard to say anything because it's such a short film.
It was short.
It's a very short film, and there's a lot of details was shoved into this film. But let's just say the monsters, the creatures, whatever.
The eyes are really cool. I know that though. That was a really cool effect with the eyes. That was sweet. I like that.
Yeah, the glowing red eyes were pretty decent. But my favorite thing was, once again, here's a spoiler for you folks out there. I like the claw. When the claw came through the door, and that really was my.
Yeah, it was nice. Yeah, suspenseful and dramatic, and all that stuff was there. reminded me of a lot of other movies I've seen with that whole tension and things. There's one particular, I think it was like Aliens. Some of them thinking like Aliens maybe or something with this whole in the face and stuff. Really great job. The one part that I don't know if that's giving away too, but there's one part that happened in that scene that was to me the best. Kind of had that little bit of comical effect.
Yeah. See, you can't see. I was saying the film is so short. No matter what you say, you're giving something away. And you want people to see the film. If we're going to sit and talk about it and give you all the good stuff, what's the point of going and seeing it? But you're right. The ending of the film was a little funny. Even I chuckle at it. You know, doggone it, there we go again. But it was a great film. I really enjoyed it. I hope they do the film over again, make it a little longer, and a lot more suspense to it. It's a pretty good film.
It was.